I'm live again. I just dropped my phone, so I have to start all over again. Oh my god. Okay, so this is not working very well. I'm going to leave it that I don't think I'm supposed to do an update because for some reason I don't feel like I'm supposed to yet because this is now the second or third time that I have dropped my phone while I'm trying to record and speak of this connection of last week. I'm holding my phone right now. It doesn't feel too bad, but I don't feel like I should have to hold my phone to talk. I'm just gonna give a quick update on the fasting. I did fall off the wagon, but I'm still feeling really good. It's been, I think, a very stressful week for me, so I think it was okay for me to stuff my face. And I haven't really been eating bad, but I'm doing more of an intermittent fasting, not so much of the 72-hour fasting. Other than that, like, I'm doing pretty good. I plan on getting right back on the horse. I think it was just a very stressful week, and Fluffy Girl likes to eat, so I'm gonna eat. But other than that, the connection is still there. At least that's what I feel. It's been a very interesting week. I mean, I had a breakdown. I didn't understand this. I didn't understand the feelings that I was feeling. I just thought, and I was very mad. I was very angry. I just didn't think it was fair that that the universe and the energies decided to give me such an amazing feeling, such a strong feeling of caring for somebody, and just to have it taken away, it wasn't something I could keep. That bothered me a lot because, I've been single for a while now, and it's not that I don't have guys or interest. It's just that I'm not settling for someone to give me attention, and I'm not settling just for the sake of having a boyfriend. I don't deserve that. I deserve somebody who I know will want to be in my life and want to, ride my wave with me, I guess. So I've decided that I was going to do things a little differently this time, and I have been. I also felt extremely guilty for feeling how I felt because this man, Mr. Nice Eyes, he is married and has a child, and I felt guilty for possibly being a reason why he's thinking of why he could be thinking of another woman, and I felt awful. I didn't want to be that person, I wouldn't want to be that, but as my friend kept saying to me, that's not my choice. What happened and what is happening, or what has, I'm not too sure where everything is right now, but I know that we didn't have a choice in the matter. It wasn't up to us to make that decision to meet. It wasn't really up to us, and that's one thing that I've learned in this situation is that we don't have a choice. And I also felt really guilty because I do have somebody who has been treating me so well, and he's so cute, and he's been treating me very nicely, and he's become a great friend, and and I do enjoy him very much, but I also know that I'm still very standoffish, and I did feel really guilty for not telling him about what happened and how I was feeling about somebody. Even though I'm single, I have no relationship with this guy, aside from friendship and just seeing where things go. I felt guilty because I couldn't explain how I was feeling, and it was causing me to be distant, and it was causing me to just eat myself apart. But other than that, I mean, my arm is going to get tired eventually, so I'm going to stop this when I can, I guess. I'm going to keep going. I mean, the connections that I made, I realized that the one connection that I made with my friend was strictly a sexual past life connection, and it was something that we had to deal with, and we came to the conclusion that it was time that there was never going to be more, and then the universe decides to give me another fucking connection. It's like, here, Miranda, here you go, check this one out, and fuck you is what I felt like. I felt like, really? Why would you do this to me? Why would you set me up with such an amazing feeling and such an amazing conversation? And I felt like my heart was being ripped out of my chest for somebody, and I was like, it didn't make sense to me, and I felt very angry and very frustrated with the universe. And at first, and it was hard. It was very hard. But I've accepted that all these things are showing up for a reason, and they're showing up so that I can pay attention and to remember of what I deserve, and that all my manifestations and all of my things that I've put out there in the universe are going to come to fruition, and that not to give up and not to lose hope, and not to always keep my guard up, because I do. Like, I'm a Taurus, and once I build my wall, I've been hurt, and it's that thing of, you know, fuck you, I'm done being hurt, and I deserve to be treated well, and I deserve to be loved, and because the way I love, and I deserve to, you know, have that back. And it was that thing where it's like they keep sending me these little things, and they keep sending me these like tidbits, and it's like, okay, well, here you are, here they are, but you know, you can't have them yet. It's like you're trying to give a dog a treat, and you're like, here you go, take it, nope, can't have it, here you go, take it, nope, can't have it. It's fucking torture. Not fair. But it's a lesson that we're supposed to learn and we got to move forward from it. I don't know if I'll ever see him again. You know, I wouldn't mind. It is what it is. But it's that thing of, you know, songs made me think of him, you know, and it breaks my heart because I wish things were different, but not all wishes can come true. And like I said, this is all a lesson to be learned and to understand that these things are real. And I'm very excited that these books are coming Sunday. They should arrive with my mother. The books that he recommended from Brian Wise, I believe his name was, and I officially signed up for my past life courses today. So I'm fucking excited just to see where things are gonna go with this situation and with the past life course. You know, maybe this will help give me some answers. Maybe he came into my life for these answers. I'm not too sure. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. I wish I had more to say. I don't this time around. If anybody has any questions or anything, you can always, like, you know, message me or whatever you do, comment. I really don't know what to say outside of, you know, I'm kind of just waiting to see where this wave's gonna go, whether, you know, like, I'm going to meet somebody new, or whether I'll meet this person again. I don't know. Whether things with my friend work out very well once I loosen up the fucking, before I become like Trump and build a freaking wall around my heart that no one can cross. It's those things where I don't know where things are gonna go. I don't understand it, and for once in my life, I'm okay with it. I'm okay for the most part. It took me all week because it was bad, and I'm not going to deny that my friend had to get me out of the house because I was in tears, in extreme tears, at just the thought of having that and having it felt like ripped away from me, but I know it was all for a reason, and a reminder that love is out there, man, and true love is out there. Never settle for less. Never settle for what you think you deserve, because you should know what you deserve. And don't ever think that life is over at the first heartache, because we need to learn. I mean, I was engaged to somebody and I thought he was the love of my life. I didn't see anybody else but him. And I mean, I didn't see anybody else but him, and I couldn't see anybody else but him. And I waited for him for a long time, and I waited for him while his situation was what it was. Unfortunately, he was in jail, and I waited for him for 2.5 years. I put my life on hold for this man, this boy, who I thought was going to be my be-all and end-all of my world. And I thought by this age, you know, I'm going to be 34 in 2 months, and here I thought I'd be married and have kids by now. I never thought for a fucking second I'd be living on an island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Nuh-uh, I didn't think that. And I thought he was the love of my life, and then I meet Nice Eyes. And he showed me something else. Just like I met my friend Cheeks, you know, he showed me a different type of love too. And then I meet this other guy who just makes me laugh, and, you know, shows me that there's other ways to fall in love, and there's other ways to experience love. And I mean, this last little bit of a situation that I found myself in has just been a reminder that that's something that I deserve. And that feeling that I got, I mean, it makes me smile. Like, it makes me feel so good. Just not necessarily just of this person, but I mean, just thinking of that feeling that I got, and, just knowing that that connection is real and there was nothing I could do about it. And the fact that one day I'm gonna have that connection and I'm gonna be able to keep it. And that makes me happy. That makes me know that things are gonna be okay. But until then, I'm gonna keep focusing on myself. I'm gonna rock my courses. I'm gonna rock this fasting, lose a little bit more of this fluffiness, and keep going. And I'm gonna keep spreading the my positivity as much as I can. Hear my own voice sometimes just to think about it. Other than that, I mean, this has been a great adventure so far, and this past week has been amazing. And I thank the full moon for allowing me to kind of put everything into perspective today. The connections I feel are absolutely incredible, and I feel them getting stronger and stronger, and I hope it continues. And in regards with people as well, and with myself, I do feel that I've gotten, I'm able to control my emotions a little bit more since I've done the fasting too. It's helped me more clear. I find I've been becoming more focused. I know this week has been bad. I did eat really bad the one day, and I did notice that the fasting again, I've been doing like intermittent fasting, and I do find that the clarity that I've been getting is just absolutely incredible. It doesn't help when you're open to other people's energies either, but I mean, I'm happy that it happened. Sucks, and I really wish it wasn't the case, but I'm happy it happened, and I'm happy that I met him, because I mean, everything for a reason, right? Peace and love, y'all.